Throttle left, throttle left. Look at that rock. What's up, everybody? RCXD here. How the heck are you guys? Hopefully you're doing good. I am pretty happy to review this thing. Spoiler alert, probably the best product that was released this year. This is the Axial SCX30. Sure, you guys have probably heard about this by now. I know I've posted a fair amount of videos on my channel about this, short videos that is, with some pretty long descriptions, so pretty happy to talk about it finally. So this is the 30th scale platform. Take a look here. Just under about 5 inches by 2.5 inches. Little tiny battery is under 2 inches. But anyway, what's new with the platform? Well, let's take a quick look. Let's compare to your typical SCX. Well, not typical. This isn't stock, but this is a recent release, an SCX24. Just very simple chassis. Very simple chassis shape. Whereas with their 30th scale, they have redesigned the whole kit caboodle. Where you basically have a low center of gravity chassis now. You have an angled skid plate. You have 10 mounting holes in the back, 5 in front. The weight distribution is forward because they redesigned basically this whole whole powertrain in here. You got lights in front, lights in back, and it is just very, very cute. And it's well balanced. So you'll notice too, you got high clearance upper links, high clearance lowers in the back. Another interesting thing I noticed too, you do have two, looks like other mounting points here. You could have these high clearance upper links in the back mounted a position higher, which presumably would drop your suspension down a little bit lower, probably allowing you to put in some larger diameter tires. But don't quote me on that, I'm not too sure. And anyway, this platform, gosh, I mean, just gushing grannies about it. My hope is that Axial takes this design and blows it up into larger sizes, because out of the box, I mean, this is the first Axial ready to run that I've bought that I haven't felt the need to upgrade right out of the box. I mean, the Forerunner's great. Sure looks nice, but I mean, in its stock form, I mean, it's the classic Axial thing where you get something, you put it on the rocks, and it's always tipping over. It's always going back. The suspension travel is not balanced. It's just physically the way that this chassis performs underneath the laws of physics when it comes to crawling. It's just not optimized. They've taken notes and they've optimized this little guy. So I've got the battery fully charged. We'll take it out. We're gonna skip the outdoor course down there for now. We're just gonna go right to the mountain. I've got a couple cool rocks at the top that I think this thing will really shine on. Alrighty, folks. So we're here on the mountain.
Oh my god.
We've got more rocks up there.
Oh my god.
But for the sake of continuation, and consistency, I should say, we're gonna try. So this feature here, decent amount of side hill, especially in this, but we're gonna try to get around and get up that kind of crevasse line that we failed to get in the Tacoma video. So far so good, just absolutely no issues. I mean, when I say this thing is ready to crawl or ready to run out of the box, really what I mean is it is ready to crawl. Oh god, there it goes. But still considerable side hill. Let's see what we got going over here. Get to a nice viewpoint. There we go. What a beauty. Bring her down. And we're going to try to get up that. It's no problem with the side hill. Like I said, the physics of this rig out of the box is really great. Driver skill issue right there. Should have saw that obstacle. But we are at a considerable angle here. So about where we started to slip with the FMS as well. Take a left there, take a hard, get her squared up. Here we go. A little bit of wheel speed. Oh, she wants to. Let's get it lined up properly. There we go. Oh yeah, just no problem. Look at that. That just tells you the weight distribution of this rig, physics-wise, you know, it's great. I tell you. So, let's head to the next obstacle here. We were able to get this line with the Tacoma after quite a few tries. But as you can see, the SCX30 just goes right up. And at this scale, you have your choice of lines. Such a nice looking little rig. See if we can get it lined up for the descent. Wheel speed, oh. All right, take a look at the hill now. So, took the FMS up that line here, we started down here. So, give it a similar start. See what it's hitting for. Oh yeah, just a little bit of steering wiggle and some throttle. See, just the physics of it is just a beauty to behold. Look at that. Even take a slightly harder line. Oh yeah, no problem. Just eating up this terrain. No issues. Take her up here. Hard left. Classic line here. A little bit of throttle. Bang. Look at that. Absolute thing I just thought of about this rig is I haven't lost any side mirrors yet, which, as you can tell, they're all connected one piece here. Not that the rig is very heavy to begin with, not that it would be, you know, I don't know, a real easy thing to knock those off, say if you rolled your rig, but just the fact that it's one solid piece does tend to help the stability of these, because that's one thing with my minis, you know, I lose side mirrors about 5 seconds. So here we are. We were down there, now we're up here.
Oh my god.
Lots of different terrain type, and a little bit of different type of rocks down here. But I do like this section right here. Let's see what we can come up with line-wise. Now the thing is, at this scale, this is a relatively, you know, small location. But I mean, this might as well be the whole dang universe to this little guy. We can take it down here. Nice and controlled. Nice. The classic up and over. Control on the rig is fantastic, you know, especially, you know, it is the same motor that they have in the stock SCX24s, but at this scale it almost seems like overpowered, which is a good thing. Continue on the line. Let's see if we can get down here. See if we can there we go. So like I said, the physics of this rig is very well optimized. Oh, throttle up, throttle up. Look at that rock right there. Look at the Here we go. What a beauty. Now, in one of my posts, I was saying that, you know, the world we live on, this glorious thing, is crawlable at every scale. But there are certain scales that hit a sweet spot, you know what I mean? And this one unlocked the whole sweet spot for me, I guess, you know, because once you drive a certain scale, then you think at a certain scale, and you know, the universe goes down to really small. So to have access to something that's this size, when it interacts with Mother Nature's creations, sure hits the spot. So I'd say if you're thinking of getting one of these for yourself or for a loved one or someone, anyone in general, I say pull the trigger. money well spent in my opinion. Now this is a good line here, head up there, see if we can get all the way up. My 18th scale rigs tended to struggle right about there. So let's see how we can do. Maybe got to go right there. What do you guys think? Yeah. Come on now. A little bit of driver skill, huh? What do you know? That there. Maybe not. It is a tough line. Oh baby, there we go. Yeah, getting up that lip right there is something else. Maybe we can go around here. What do you think? Let's try it out. Oh, come on, skid plate. Get up there. Haha. Nice. Slid right over. A little bit of hang up there. I wonder what that was. I think if we ride up this wall. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's a little ambitious. What do you guys think? Yeah, we are in there. We are in there like swimwear, baby. But that's not even a gap you'd consider at higher scales, right? And I mean, that's just all in about a 3-foot area. So really quite the experience with this rig. It gets a full pass from me. And when you guys get yours, hopefully you really enjoy it like I do. You'll want to get a couple more batteries though, so just put that in your order. I don't think they're that expensive, but yeah, a couple spare batteries to go would be pretty decent. I mean, the runtime is pretty good, and a rig like this you can really get away with just picking up and carrying. It's not a burden. In fact, you can put it in a hoodie pocket like this, and you're set to go, baby. So yeah, really a good thing. Hopefully I'm gonna stop yapping here, wasting your time at this point. But yeah, SCX30, what a beauty. Good job, Axial. See you guys next time. Bye.